spoken for. Thank you, Joe Harrison.
Thank you, thanks for having me.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, everybody.
We're going to talk next. Our final item together is the Garmin huge 6-inch GPS. And not only is it the biggest model made, it also comes with, and this is the key, lifetime of map and traffic updates. Lifetime, that's invaluable. This and more coming up right after the spotlight.
So here's something you may not know about HSN. We turn everyday dreamers into doers. We help everyday innovators, inventors, and masterminds take crazy great product ideas from the dream world to the real world, wherever that world is. And it can happen in a click. So, if you dream big, this is your chance to make it big. Submit your idea right now by going to hsn.com and searching American Dreams. And hey, while you're there, get the 411 on how to wow us. If you've got the next big great idea, we definitely want to hear about it. And hey, you never know. Next time it might be you telling your story right here on the Monday Night Show.
And in 3.
Meet Joy. Joy sees the world differently.
What came natural to me is looking at the world through product.
And when you see the world differently, amazing things can happen.
I don't stop until I figure out the solution.
Whether it's hangers that hug, a steamer that's dreamier, or the only mop that's also a miracle, Joy's got you covered. Meet Joy, shop HSN, and discover why it's fun here.
Hi everyone, I'm Callie Northegg and this is Leah Little. We're here to talk about a beautiful, if I may say, Garmin, the GPS that is so easy to see, easy to maneuver, easy to do anything with millions of points of interest to help guide you from one place to another, if it's a new city, if it's your own city, but you're just wanting to get to know it a little bit better. This is an amazing buy at this price to get this screen, the biggest ever made, and then to give a lifetime of maps and traffic updates.
And traffic, right?
That's so like hundreds of dollars of added value.
Especially if you compare it to, Garmin's own website. So what's great about this is that you really are in a great place here at HSN to learn about the technology, but also to have it at a great value. Garmin is the leading brand of GPS, not only here at HSN. I myself have literally sold over 300,000 units of Garmin to people that review it and give it customer picks, just like this one, time and time again. The reason why this one keeps coming back is not only that customer pick status, but also the fact that it's the largest screen size that Callie just touched on.
6 inches.
6 inches, and the fact that it's the easiest to use, one touch away from anything that you want to have, and lifetime maps and lifetime traffic. Why is that so important? Because if you have ever been paying a monthly fee for lifetime maps, guess what happens? You're plunking down $70, $80 every quarter. You start to do that a couple years down the line, and you're literally spending hundreds of dollars just for the updates. But in this one, it's free.
So $70 for one
map update. Exactly.
And you should do that 4 times a year?
4 times a year, because they're updated 4 times a year. The new information comes out.
So you get that. That's literally hundreds of dollars every year that you're not having to spend, and this will never be out of date.
Exactly, that's the key.
Awesome.
So there's a little video that I want to show you that's going to kind of walk you through all of the Highline features, because it is the largest screen size, so it's easy to read. So if you have one eye nearsighted, one eye farsighted like I do.
Yeah, me too.
It's going to be really helpful. Also, not only that, it gives you turn-by-turn directions. So it talks to you, it gives you those real voice directions, and you've got really nice navigation for the display, because it tells you the current street, the speed limit, what time you're going to arrive at the place of your destination. You can easily find places up ahead, all with one little glance. You also have school zone alerts. Now that's a biggie.
Ooh,
because
if
you have kids or you have grandkids, you don't want people speeding through those school zones. And those tickets, by the way, are expensive.
I got one of those tickets, and it was not me. It was actually, they what do they call when they did this?
With the laser?
They got the wrong car, because I mean, I went and fought it in court because it was not me. But the ticket was like, I can't remember now, it was years ago when it was Tristan was in high school, and they're like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, as they should be.
They should be,
yes,
right?
As
because
they should be.
we don't want people speeding through those school zones.
No.
I mean, think about it. It gives you the information that you need. Now, Garmin is #1 for a reason. 8 out of 10 people who buy a GPS buy a Garmin name brand. You know why? They make it really easy. Watch this. Where do you want to go? Where to? You decide categories. It could be restaurants, shopping, everyday life. So it thinks like you do with all of these millions of points of interest. Think about this. Maybe you want to check out, I don't know, what's playing at the movie theater. Hey, Kung Fu Panda 3, right?
Yeah.
How about that? So we want to go check out what's playing at the movie theater. Here you go. We say go. If we wanted to call ahead, you could actually do that. If you want to have those turn-by-turn directions at your disposal, here they are. More than that, check out what happens when you pull up that sub-menu. You have traffic. You can see what traffic is ahead on your route. In this case,
like that.
no traffic, which is nice. And we always like that. But what if there is traffic? It gives you a workaround. Here's those shortcut directions, too. Here's a parking garage, which is really nice. So it gives you all of that detail.
So you just touch where you want to go.
Touch where you want to go if you wanted to just get the information along the way. So this is what we call points of interest. Inside this unit, and every time you update it, you're going to have millions of points of interest. So it's intuitive. It thinks like you do. Something happens, you break a fingernail. What happens? You need a nail salon. You now put in nail salon, and it will find that for you. So now you're going to have everything from restaurants to hotels, gas stations, and as you move it from car to car, this is going to be so useful.
I was just thinking that, because if you are going on vacation and you're renting a car, you take this with you. You don't rent a car with one in it because they charge you a lot for it, and who knows if they're up to date. Highways change all the time.
Exactly.
Roadways change all the time. There's always construction somewhere. This, you get lifetime of maps and traffic updates. I mean, lifetime. If you have to spend $70 once, which supposedly you have to do 4 times a year because that's how often they change, and that's 4 times, okay.
Right.
That's a lot of money.
Right.
$280 that you're saving in a year.
Yeah, and think about it. That's not just for the year 2016. That also is a savings back in your pocket in the year 2017 and 2018 and 2019.
Lifetime is lifetime.
Exactly. You get the idea, right? And here's the thing. A lot of people use cell phones for navigation. You have to realize the value that you're getting here from Garmin, because Garmin connects with satellites that were put into our orbit by the U.S. military, by the U.S. Department of Defense, so that our military could have pinpoint accuracy. Guess what? Those same satellites are there for you when you're using this unit. So not only do you get the lifetime of map updates, which is so important because 1 in 5 of our roads change every single year, but you're getting the dependability and the reliability.
Yes.
Because when you're using your cell phone, well, what happens? You get into a congested area, right? The towers are clustered.
Sometimes you have no service at all.
Exactly. Maybe you're in a rural area.
Exactly.
That's when you need a GPS the most.
Yeah,
if you've
exactly.
ever been in a rural area and you have had no coverage at all, you'll realize just how crazy that is when you start thinking, okay, how much gas do I have left? Where am I going to get to where I need to go? Exactly. If you want to have peace of mind, Garmin does one thing. They build GPS units, and they do it better than anybody else. They are going to give you devices that are going to work with smartwatches. They're going to build Garmin units that are going to be for terrain, all terrain. What's great about it, though, is this is their specialty. This is what they do. That's why people trust Garmin. So when you have those lifetime of map updates, you know you've always got current information. Also, all of those points of interest are updated when the maps are updated as well. And it's simple and easy to do those map updates. All you do is plug it in, and literally, in a matter of hours, it will give you those updates through your USB drive. This is the Essential Series. So this is going to give you the information that you need when you need it, so that you can have that information to make those momentary decisions. Because if you're using a cell phone and you lose that reception, what happens? If you want to have a design that is preloaded with all the detailed maps, but also has all the updates, you've got it. Now, you could put in a certain address if you wanted to, or you could just choose a point of interest. And again, there you see it, free lifetime maps. Now, let's talk about free lifetime traffic. Have you ever wasted time sitting in traffic? Have you ever been frustrated, wasting your time, wondering, how did this happen? Guess what? as you are driving, you choose where you want to go, maybe from the categories, or you put in a certain address. I love everyday life here. Let's just go look for a fitness center. So since I just ate some potato chips, let's go. So we say go. It's calculating that route. We're going to simulate it. Look how fast it is, by the way. We're simulating, of course, because we're inside. Now, notice what happens as you are driving along that route. It's going to give you all the detailed information, including that traffic. So now, if there were traffic along that route, it would give you a workaround. It would give you a new estimated time of arrival due to that workaround. It would give you all the information that you need. Not only that, by the way, it shows you what's ahead. It also gives you one-touch access when you need a gas station. Okay, there you go. You've got gas up ahead. You want to see what restaurants are up ahead. Here you go. Sometimes you want a specific restaurant. You can look it up that way, but sometimes you just want to be able to grab and go. Well, now you've got all of this access to information. And do you see how responsive it is? This is one of the fastest units we've ever offered, one of the largest screens we've ever offered, one of the best values we've ever offered. So if you want to have that pinpoint accuracy when you're on the road, how much time do you spend driving? You know, for most of us, you've got your morning commute in, you want to be able to have that accurate information, but not just daily on your routine. It's those places that you don't frequent very often, that soccer game that's at a new field that you haven't been to, or you're traveling to grandma's house and you want to be able to find different points of interest around the area there. That's what this unit is going to give you. And in the largest screen size available, with the lifetime maps, with the lifetime traffic, you just can't beat the value.
I wish we had more of this unit because it's so impressive. With all of what you just went through, Leah, I mean, to get this at a price break and with free shipping, because keep in mind, on Garmin's website right now, this exact unit is $179, and then they charge you for shipping. They do not offer you the flex pay. We do, and that flex is only for this hour, so a little more than $30. You've got the largest screen that Garmin makes, 6 inches. So it is absolutely easy to see and so easy to use. With all of those points of interest, with the updated maps, updated traffic forever.
Right.
It's hard to say no to this one.
It's true.
The only bummer is that we've got less than 300 available, way under that actually with all of the people that we see on the phones. I'm trying to do my general estimation. So it's item 338978 for you to get this at home. And keep in mind, it is a big customer pick. You can read reviews on hsn.com if you would like it at a higher price without the free shipping. People love this Garmin.
They do love it because it's got everything that you need with one-touch access, restaurants, shopping, everyday life, gas stations. I love the arts and entertainment. Whatever it is that you need when you need it. Let's just go see attractions. You know what? It's fun to discover your area.
I think it
or
is.
A new
I
area
agree.
using this. This is how I found my local church because I was able to look, you know, within a certain radius of the area, able to find a local nail salon, zoos and aquariums. Here you go. You can find some fun things to do. You say go. Now notice how fast it calculates that route. And of course it's simulating because we're indoors, but again, one of the fastest units. Now listen, you put that together with lane assist and junction view, you're going to have some of the best tools at your disposal to be a better driver.
Let's show lane assist.
Safer driver. Yeah, let's talk about it. Because how many times have you been on a multi-lane highway where you're, 5 lanes in one direction and you don't know if you're coming up on a left-hand turn, a left-hand exit, or a right-hand exit? Now you have big arrows. So if you're a visual person, you're able to see the visual cues. If you are somebody that loves to hear the audio, you have the audio cues to follow as well. Not only that, junction view. What is junction view? It's kind of a fancy term for a split in the highway. That's all there is to it.
Right.
It just means a split in the highway. But now you see a picture of it. So say, for example, it's raining at night, and you're like, which way do I go? Is it east? Is it west? Is it north? Follow the big arrow. That's all there is, and the voice that talks to you. That's the beauty of having the Garmin. They make it simple. They make it intuitive. In this case, the largest screen size.
I wish 250 available at this special price for all of this. You will be so glad you get this one. If it's for you and your husband or your mom and dad or your grandma and grandpa, you love the fact you can take this out of one car, put it in another car. If it's your son, it's your daughter, grandson, granddaughter, you can take it with you on vacation. How many times you get to a new city and you're like, you have really no idea where you are, and you want to kind of explore this, you can walk with it. You can take it anywhere, put it in any vehicle. incredible. And it is one of those items. If you want it, I'm gonna encourage you to get on the phones or to go to hsn.com to pick it up. We will be selling this out. We have now more like 200, not even 250 available. 338978 is the item number. I'm really impressed with this one, Leah. This is an amazing price for an incredible 6-incher.
Because you
the 6-incher, I love it.
The checklist that everybody wants is, first of all, the size.
Yes.
Because how many times...
You don't want to be squinting at that thing.
Exactly. You look at the teeny little thing. Well, guess what? You want to be able to have easy access. It's going to talk to you. It's going to give you those turn-by-turn directions. Now you have that larger screen size to be able to view. You've got free lifetime maps, as well as the traffic and all the bonuses. So I like this. You can plan your trip if you've got multiple stops. I love this. It saves your parking spot. So if you pop it off the dash, pop it in your bag, it's gonna know where you park. If you've ever been lost walking around a parking lot.
It's so embarrassing.
You will, especially in this kind of weather.
I did it once at the airport. I'm like, I thought I parked here. Did somebody steal my car?
Right. What level am I on?
Yes.
Where is it? You know, it's infuriating.
I put in like 3 miles trying to find my car.